Hey, welcome back everybody to another part of Daybreak V2. My name is Sablin and today, where's my clipboard? We're gonna create a battery and also upgrade our project E. So wrong room, sorry. Okay, so when preparing for this particular video, I did face quite a number of hiccups, I would say. Quite a lot of hiccups really. The only I think upside was that when I was making this video, I actually was recording earlier today, but I found out I wasn't recording. But luckily, that session was mostly me just building the massive battery. Then I realized it didn't work, so I went to do my own research. Where now my past self is gonna explain to you what I've learned. Cue clip. Okay, so just a quick side note first. I've lost the audio for this clip. This is me in the editing bay right now, so I'll try to explain it to you weeks after I actually recorded this video. Okay, so what I've learned is that the maximum size a battery you can create in Zeta Industries is 32 blocks. 32 blocks high, 32 blocks wide, 32 blocks width. Yeah. In each axis is 32 blocks. I don't know whether I've actually explained this in a future video or not. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I don't know what I actually explained in this 4-minute clip. But all I'll say, I think I'm gonna explain it now, and if I explain it again later, I'm just gonna cut it all out. So again, the maximum size you can create a battery is 32 blocks in each direction, X, Y, and Z. Now, the batteries in the Zeta Industries work exactly how a battery works, where it depends on the amount of oil you have inside, not the amount of rods. In a generator, let's say from big reactors, that is depending on the rods. So the higher the rods is, higher number the rods is, the more energy you can generate. However, how much waste you create depends on the temperature. If you like squeeze more rods, then the temperature gets higher and you waste more energy. Okay, so you get that point. But here, very much different. It depends on the oil you have. So sadly, I'm just explaining it to here while you just see me, my past me, doing some things there. Sadly, I cannot really guess what he's trying to do right now, so I'll try my best right now to just explain to you that the industries in general. So again, based off oil. So the more oil you have, the more energy you can store in. Okay, so the best case scenario is that you have a battery that's 32 blocks long, high, and width wise, and you have 2 rods, one for intake, one for outtake. The issue with this particular system, when I say that's the best case scenario, I think that's the best logical case scenario. Technically speaking, the best case scenario is having 1 rod. Then you just have to switch when you want to intake and put in energy and take out energy. But if you don't want to do that, you want to have a consistent flow in and out of the battery, you need to have 2 rods. Each block of oil in your generator gives you 150 million RF, as I'm not wrong. So the logical theoretical limit of a battery is 4,041 billion RF, which I will then probably show to you either in this part or in the next part. So that's how Zeta Industries work. So if you are thinking of what kind of battery you want, just telling you first that this mod will only allow you to store up to 4 trillion RF, pretty much 4 trillion. And one last thing, the transfer rate is dependent on the number of rods. So the longer the rod is, so in terms of height, because that's how the rod is, the faster you can transfer energy. So if you care about more of capacity compared to transfer rate, you increase the reactor in width and length. But if you care more about the transfer rate instead of the capacity, you increase the height. Now, to be honest, I feel like increasing the height is more efficient compared to increasing the length and width, but that depends on your parameters to begin with. The maximum for 1 rod at the maximum height is 300, not 30, 300,000 RF per tick. So if you happen to generate energy like me, with my solar panels right now, we're generating a lot more than 300,000. Pretty much, you already, this mod is kind of useless on its own already in my mod pack. And I think I probably mentioned that later in like part 23, part 24. I've already recorded them. So this is just the gist of it. Well, I guess now, let me summarize for you so you guys don't confuse. Maximum battery can be 32 blocks in all directions. The more rods there is, the lesser capacity there is. The more rods, the faster the transfer rate is. And the theoretical limit is about 4 trillion. Okay, got it. Okay, back to the video right now. Okay, so that's what I've learned. Frankly, that sulfuric acid matters a lot. And I think if any of you are electrical engineer of massive batteries like I have in school, and yeah, only in school, I'm not done it outside of school, you would know that really that's how it works. And as much as it's in Minecraft, I kind of wish it was a little bit more lax in those kind of things. Methodology, as you can see as well, is pretty same. And I have everything I need in the deep dark already. I would just need to create a shulker box. Wait a minute. No, there's one already. Nice. Okay. Yep. Where I need to fill it with sulfuric acid. So, maybe I did not explain to you properly exactly. Yeah, I probably didn't explain this in the video earlier. Which was that the batteries needs to be completely filled. It needs to be filled with source blocks, not just flowing sulfuric acids. So every source block that is covering the... So, let's just say this. Okay, let me just bring some water out first. And so I just... Oh shit, what was this? Let me test it out. Okay, so let's test it out right here. Simple. I don't think anything break over here. So, okay. So let's see that this is the electrode. Yes, electrode. This will get the, I would say, the effects. Yeah, the effects of having a sulfuric acid. So let's take the water as sulfuric acid and then the pulverizers as electrode. This particular block of electrode will get the effect from this source block of sulfuric acid. However, all the electrodes below it do not get anything. They don't. Either that or they get a limited effect. So if you want a full effect, you will have to have source blocks or sulfuric acid in all 8 blocks surrounding. Yes, I say 8 blocks. Not just the 4 blocks in front, behind, on the left and right of it. I'm talking all around it. Which is why I've collected about 314-ish sulfuric acid. Which is not enough, guys. It's not enough. But let's try and make it work. Okay, so as you can see here, I've made quite a number of changes. I explained this earlier in the video, but I guess again I didn't record it, so I'm gonna say it again. These 3 big patches of land are meant to encompass the 3 void miners from environmental tech. It'll be the void resource miner, the void ore miner, and the void botanic miner, if I'm not wrong. Yep, void botanic miner. So it's all gonna be there. Depending on how things to move on, I may get a personal beacon, the nano beacon from environmental tech. They added that since last time, and I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, personal nanobot beacon or a ranged nanobot beacon is your typical beacon where it will share the buff with everyone in the radius. A personal will mean that it will go to you wherever you are. I assume it has unlimited range in some cases. So, yep. So here's the battery, and I found out that maximum height, yes, it was 30. So, Yeah. Now, to tell you first, they destroy blocks. Okay, sulfuric acid destroy the blocks. And they consume they consume hunger, yes. A lot of hunger. A lot more. Like when I was in Gelic Cryotheum, which as you know, it hurts me as well. It doesn't drain my hunger as much. Obviously, I think the draining of hunger comes from me getting damaged, but sulfuric acid really, really hurts you. And if you drop anything inside of it, you are lost. I have lost, I think, like 5 buckets of sulfuric acid when I was farming sulfuric acid. If you guys are wondering how you get sulfuric acid, you get a block of charcoal. And I'm quite sure you guys know how to get charcoal. And you smelt the block of charcoal. And you get a block of graphite. And from this block of graphite, you... Wait. No, okay, sorry. This is how you craft block of sulfur. The the graphene block is for crafting the materials. I got confused there. So this is how you craft a block of sulfur. And you place it around 8 source blocks. Yeah, 8 source blocks of water. So let's say this is 8 source blocks of water. You put sulfuric acid in it like surrounded, not above it, like in the water. And then you burn, you light it up with flint and steel. And after a while, the sulfuric block will disappear, and you have 8 blocks or 8 source blocks of sulfuric acid. Okay, so you just need to wait a little bit. It will take some time. Ah, stop. Ow. Ow. It will take some time for it to clear up because this is 64 blocks long. And I have to reduce it to just 30 blocks. And I'm expanding this battery as well. So I actually have to destroy the whole thing. God damn it. Well, I may do this off screen now. Now I know how annoying it may be. But let me at least break the electrodes. Hey, I spent a long time building this, only for me to spend a lot more time destroying it to build it again. God damn it. Okay, so I also might as well, before I jump to Project E upgrading and possibly, let's say, crafting the Infinity Ingots, because since now I've got nothing else to do for this episode, all you need for Zeta Industries battery. Now, I tell you first, Zeta Industries is, I would say, a bad match for my mod pack, because my mod pack is super high end. It requires the fastest of technology. And Zeta Industries are lacking in that. Zeta Industry will work better in like more primitive mod packs where your maximum transfer rate will be like a 10,000, 20,000 at most, or maybe 30,000 at like really maximum if you're stretching it. Because what Zeta Industries have as a battery is really a lot of capacity, well, quote unquote a lot, that matches its transfer rate in a way. You could say that. So what you need is battery walls, which this is how you craft. You need a block of gold, diamond, 3 obsidian, and 3 blaze powder, which explains why it's so expensive. At least the one thing I can at least applaud Zeta Industries for would be that it matches its capacity with its power transfer rate, I would say. So you can at least with the transfer rate, the battery feels big. It really feels big. You know what I mean? Obviously, a battery of this size, when I actually check about it, 60. I built a massive like this the same width and length, but only 30 blocks, and it hit about 63 billion RF as its capacity. And I think that going forward, if I had filled in all the... I don't have any torches. It's very dangerous if I go down there without any torches. So, what was I talking about? So yes. So even if I had maximized the total capacity and transfer rate with what you call that, if I have covered all the electrodes with 8 blocks of sulfuric acid, 8 source blocks of sulfuric acid, it wouldn't change much, I believe. I think the limit of the particular mod comes into play way earlier than that. I'm telling you, I'm gonna craft multiple solar panels of infinity. So it needs to match that. It needs to match that 16.77 million RF per tick generation. You know, I don't care about how much you can hold. I care about how much you can transfer, because the transfer rate is the limiting factor all the time. You know, especially when you're trying to transfer electricity. What's the limit of it? Voltage drop across electrical lines. That's the limit. After a certain point, you could be losing a lot of electricity. Okay, so next up, Project E upgrade. Ooh, this is gonna be nice. This is gonna be nice. Okay, so it's not upgrading anything right now. Torturino. Torturino as well is a very double-edged sword. If you use it incorrectly, you can hurt yourself. You can crash your server, so be careful with that, guys. So what we need is this, and we only have 2. So let's duplicate this then. Oh, 4. Easy game. And we have 1. And let's duplicate this. I want to have a copy of each of them, just in case. Damn, look at this. Even with 1 double compressed Torturino, it takes forever. Oh, it's 1 billion. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Need craft 8. Yeah, 8 is the sustainable number. Because 3 is to get the next upgrade. 4 is to upgrade 4 of my collectors. And the last one is to keep a copy of it, just in case whenever I need it. I can always duplicate it. Because if I, you know, don't duplicate it for the sake of time, even though it's not really that long, then I would just... Wait a minute. Yeah, okay. Then I'll just be wasting time whenever I actually need the materials needed. Let's say like whenever I need the particular matter for some odd reason, it'd be nice if I have at least 1 on hand so I can duplicate it easily. Look at that. Wow, it's 3 billion. This is more than my catalyst already. Is it more? Is it same? It's more. It is more. God damn. We're going all the way to Mark 15, guys, if you're wondering. We're going all the way, because frankly, it doesn't matter already at this point. Like, let's go. All the goddamn way. Mark 14, here we go. And let me tell you one thing, guys. We can always go a step further. You can see this? 4.86 billion RF per tick. G means billion, for those who are wondering. It's an EMC value of 3.13 trillion. Man, it is It is pretty whack, but yeah, you know, Mark 15. There's no Mark 16. Yeah, that's only. This is the highest one. Fading matter. Oh, 261. Oof, goddamn. This is gonna be awesome. We can duplicate anything in an instant. Whoa! Oh, 262 billion. Ha. Yeah, we're done already. That was so quick. I got 8. Even though I don't need 8 because there's nothing higher than this. Let me just check. Yep. Oh, it's transfers. I don't know what they're meant for, to be honest. The relays. Cause I know they do play a role, but I forgot how you actually make use of them. And the only reason why I'm actually not gonna upgrade to a particular bonsai, power flower bonsai pot is because this will actually increase my EMC at the top left, as you can see right there. I'm already at 174 billion, which this collector would surpass easily. Okay, so sadly this will be moving to the next, and we are now gonna go and I'm gonna put it here. I didn't put it here last time because I didn't think I would do it. Infinity items. Let's put it. Let's just sum it up all together. Huh? How about that? So the first thing I want to craft. So let's just search what infinity can do. That's the most important thing. So I can craft a helmet. I'm not crafting any of the armor pieces, if you guys wondering. I'm not gonna craft this either as well. I have no use for it. Oh, Neutronium. Oh, you know for a fact I'm gonna go and get myself an infinity capacitor because I can. I am gonna get the Sword of Cosmo. And I am gonna get. Let's check the use of this then. So I'm not gonna get the shovel. The tools, the shovel and the pickaxe are massive liability. Last time I used it in my Tech It rerun. No, Tech It Plus. I call it Tech It Plus, I think. Where I had a buffed up 1.8, I think, version of Tech It. The updated buffed up of Tech It. And there's 2 modes to the World Breaker where you can break a 10 by 10 by 10 area. And I did that onto my ME system and generator. And when the World Breaker does it, it just disappears. It doesn't drop the item, it disappears. So all my ME drives, everything disappeared. And I'm like, even if it was okay for me to spawn it in, I did not know how many I had. See all the small numbers here? I didn't know. You can ask me for any one of these blocks. I wouldn't know how many I had in them. If I lost any one of my drives, I guess it'll be okay for this. But if I lost all, or like half of my drives, I'm like, dude, what am I supposed to replace? I don't even know what I had in there. Like all this, like things I don't really use. All the ores, fishes. I wouldn't know any of that. I had them. I mean, I probably knew, but I wouldn't be how should I say this? I wouldn't be certain that I actually had or did not have this. Clone it infinitely. Wait, no, it's from Project X as well. Okay, that's fair enough. Okay, so I think the most important thing first is to craft the ingots, but we also need crystal matrix ingot and a neutronium ingot. So crystal matrix ingot and a neutronium ingot, we need to duplicate them a lot first. Wait. Yep. Okay, so oof. Damn. So such a marvelous sight. Oh my god. Imagine you hit. Okay, when I was playing Tech It Plus as well, the maximum I could hit was Mark 7. on a far inferior add-on mod to Project E. So I think the highest I could actually obtain was 10,000 EMC per tick. And I'm telling you, man, that this mod Project X is far superior, not in just in terms of the EMC generation, but how server friendly it is. You know, you've seen it. It's server tick only, so it doesn't crash your server. You know, it goes up in chunks, which is nice. Okay, so let's craft. Oh, I need. Yeah, I need. Oh, we can try it out. Let's see how fast it duplicates one. Oh, 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 oh. Oh my god, look at that. 3 stacks instantly. Just like that. 3 stacks. What? 3 stacks. 3 stacks. That's about like what, 600 or like 550 billion EMC just in an instant. Oh, that is. Oh, it's amazing, really, frankly. It's amazing. Okay, let's take a Neutronium. Let's take a Crystal Matrix. Let's take a Catalyst. Oh, it looks amazing as well. Would you look at that? Oof. The weight at which you hold that. I remember actually back in those days I was using the inferior Project E mod. I forgot what it was called. I think it was, yeah, I forgot what it was called. Sadly, you actually had a spawner to increase the speed. So this is one thing my friend found out. I like when we were playing on a server my friend hosted for the mod pack I created, was that he created a spawner using, I think, Ender IO. And he spawned, I think, one of the evokers, I think, from the Woodland Mansion, where it will drop items with very high EMC value, and he will funnel them into this particular part of the chest. If you guys did not know, it is marked too because it can take in items. So I can put in this infinity ingot to help and transfer this EMC into whatever I can convert to EMC to generate whatever I was generating. That's how it works, really. But you know, now with this, took a second there, but it was 13. 13 an instant. Okay, it was 7. Okay, it's technically 7. Oh. 7 in each tick. I mean, we're taking quite some time to generate one, but I think it's pretty good. So first thing on the to-do list would to be crafting the capacitor thing. I think I'll want to put capacitor first. So let's take take this. Oh, not you, sorry. You, and you. I imagine holding a stack of each of them. It's wild, don't you think? I think most of you actually never hit this point in your life to actually obtain something of this value. Oh, then I have to obtain this soon. Okay, Swan of Cosmos. Oh, goddamn. Okay. Okay, what else? Yeah, that's about it. Let's check this out. The bow. I think I'm fine, actually. Don't need a bow. That's about it. That's the only thing I will craft. These 2 items. Infinity capacitor. I can actually duplicate that, but I'm not gonna do. Oh, it took. Oh. It's actually. Look. Wow, it's actually taking some time to duplicate it. Imagine that. Imagine that. Okay, so now I've sort of infinite, dude, guys. Infinite damage. It's infinite. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Okay. So time to upgrade you guys. So sorry, I'm like wasting energy right now, but you know, we're not gonna upgrade to infinity as of yet. I feel like it'd be a waste to upgrade into infinity when we cannot even store it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got 6 right here. Just 6. You only got 6. But look at that. All those compressed into those. Oof. Hey, there you go. Okay. 40 Neutronium solar panels, guys. Frankly, there's no reason to upgrade any further. You know, the only reason why solar panels would actually fall out of style is that you have a weather mod, and then you can probably trash your particular base, or if it has that good of physics engine, block the sunlight. So yeah, that could be a potential harm to your solar panel generation system. But not for me. What are we missing now? I mean, after this, guys. It's a one. Whoa, wait, hold on. I didn't know this. They made it nice for you and they make it into 3. Even though then even though everything else was like a times divide by 4, so now it's a times 3. Amazing. So obviously now none of them are generating energy because obviously they cannot. And do I have enough? I have enough. There you go. All the solar panels I ever need in my life. And a sword that does infinite damage. Have I defeated the the Ender Dragon yet? I don't know. I think I have. Yeah, I have. Right, I got the egg. Yeah, I defeated him. What's the use of the egg though? This I don't have chicken eggs, but I have dragon egg. The final star. Oh, okay. Oh, here's the thing about the final star. You can duplicate anything infinitely. So you don't have to wait. You just click on it, you get it. So whenever you need it, it's there. So obviously it's for a particular item that has a really high EMC value, which I think the only item that has the item that has the highest EMC value will be the final star. Look at that, 649 quintillion. I'm quite sure. Okay, I think it's quintillion. Did we upgrade our solar? Right here, upgrade our solar panels. So that's it for this part, I guess. I showed you the batteries. I've showed you the infinity. I've upgraded our project E. So that battery is still first on the list, but I think I will just update you guys on the next part. Let me check it off. And yes, upgrade void miners. That will be in our next episode. I think after our next part, then no episode, that's how I named it. We would then start moving on to a Mars weapon here. Oh, okay. Yes. That's it for this part, guys. I'll see you guys in the next part, which again it was what was it again? Zeta battery, update y'all on that, and upgrade the void miner, which would take some time. That one actually takes some time to actually do, unlike upgrading Project E. So, but I let's hope I can make it entertaining again. Again, like make this part entertaining. Well, you know, it's Minecraft. Me playing a mod pad that I create. Let's try my best. Okay, I see you guys in the next part. Bye bye.